It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
First down throw by Stroud. Brought in by his back Smith. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sets their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
18. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Look, 18. Hey, Uno.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Gets another one to Mitchell. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Chiefs 7.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. One after tries, good by Lutz. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. And they pick him off again. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Going left side, here's Harvey. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Buying some time right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
All right.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He beams one deep right side, and they pick him off again. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Headed out right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. And once complete, it's Bryant out right. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now Nix on 3rd down. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On the handoff, here's Harvey. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line.
48-yard line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Nix from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Broncos football, and they should be able to coast right through this fourth with that kind of lead. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And this hits to the full before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And things look tougher now with third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on third down, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Here we go.
Stroud from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Now, for what? 19. Close. Hey, uno.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
18. What's that? Why, Tony?
Here's Stroud again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Stroud now bringing his guys out for this two-point attempt.
The Chiefs will set up for the...
He's throwing for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there. And they're not going to get two.
Broncos 31. Chiefs 13.
Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. It's a give here for Dobbins. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Shotgun hand off to Harvey. Into the second level past the 30. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos put up even more points in a win.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
38. Chiefs 13.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Here we go, let's go. 19. South.
First down, Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That one's incomplete over the middle. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right. 18. Hey, Uno Mars.
Again, Stroud. That's Mitchell on the slant. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Here we go. Why Tony?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He gets it again to Mitchell. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here we go. 11.
Stroud now on third. Oh no, they get him yet again. Dre Greenlaw picks it off at the 20. And he's into the end zone with a pick 6 and a Denver touchdown.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. With this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here comes Williams on the return. He spins right by him. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
How's the shot? Hey, we go. 18. What's up? Buggy.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Same guy, Wilson again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
It's cut left side by Mitchell. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chiefs hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
19 Texas. 18. That's it. Hey, south.
From the gun, Stroud. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Chiefs.
On the quick.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets this forward to the 19. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
18. That's it. Why Tony?
Looking to throw, Stroud. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands.
Here we go. 11. 18. That's it. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
18. That's it. Buggy.
They'll throw it again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Riley Moss with the pick.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At the 43-yard line.
Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
What's that? 18. What's that? Robin. 11. Tonight.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Escapes the pocket. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So to decide blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at